First 20 minutes, not far to go now. The game set to kick off in just a few minutes' time, so we can speak.
This is their team. Eddie Howe's had an injury hit week, but the defensive unit's pretty strong. Goalkeeper Asmir Begovic as usual, and the same defensive unit as in the win against Huddersfield, three of whom were of course with the club in their days in the third tier of English football. But in midfield, Andrew Surman is needed after the loss of Lewis Cook long term with a midweek knee injury. Dan Gosling also not fit. There's a place for Junior Stanislas. Callum Wilson though hasn't made it. They're not risking a hamstring strain, so Ryan Fraser supports Josh King. Former Liverpool player Jordan Ibe makes the bench on his 23rd birthday. Jurgen Klopp rang the changes on Wednesday and does so again. Alisson helped wrap up that win in midweek by setting up the counter-attack, which confirmed the 3 points at Burnley. But Joe Gomez was injured at Turf Moor, so James Milner's versatility a real bonus again today. Andy Robertson returns at left-back, as do Fabinho and Wijnaldum in midfield. And there are recalls also for Mo Salah and Roberto Firmino, who were both only used as substitutes at Burnley. Sadio Mane, who missed that game with a cut foot, is on the bench here, as is Adam Lallana, who started his career as a youth player with Bournemouth. And then needing reinforcements to come from behind to keep on the heels of Manchester City. Well, they'll go above Manchester City. Salah waiting for it. No flag. And certainly a handball.
Yeah, all the Bournemouth defenders fully expecting that flag to go up. Maybe Mo Salah was.
Mo Salah definitely was.
Well, it's a decent call from the linesman.
It is Shaqiri. Can't get it over the wall. Liverpool only get a corner, not the opening goal.
Ball did its job. He got a fair bit of whip on it, but just a little jump now. And Charlie Daniels.
Back, Salah and Firmino in the middle. Towards the latter. And he's pushing. Salah, Begovic certainly made a contribution. Comes out to Keita, who's got a bit to aim at, but some opposition bodies in the way. Liverpool do get a corner this time.
Yeah, worrying moment for Begovic this, but Shaqiri picking out the spare man, the run of Robertson, who does time it well.
For the Reds before moving to Barcelona in the January transfer window. The culprit, and another Bournemouth booking inside the first 15 minutes.
But happened so quickly for Lerma. My first instinct was he's just a bit unlucky there.
Interception by Van Dijk on the way back. It's a lovely ball to Salah. He'd have preferred that to be the mirror image on the other side of the goal on his left foot.
It was a lovely ball. So hard to pick out, but Shaqiri does it beautifully. The flag stays down yet again. Might have just been leading into one, but gets the benefit. Not an easy one to drag down perfectly, as he had to do.
But Stanislas plays it in. Coming here for Surman. From referee Mason. Here's Stanislas. Goes for the pass for Brooks. Alisson covering the near post. Better from Bournemouth.
Yeah, he's bringing to life the home side here. And Brooks coming in from that wide perch, getting involved. Didn't have much of the goal to aim at.
Here's King. Worth a crack from either one thing quite or the other. Stanislas and behind him Brooks were coming in, but never really with any meaningful chance of getting there from the missed shot.
No, first flurry really that they've had in the attacking third. Just feel they've got to get those wide lads involved. Stanislas and David Brooks.
Salah to Firmino. What's a good hit, and Salah's in for the rebound. Liverpool take the lead. A speculative strike from Firmino was too hot for Begovic to keep hold of, and the predatory Salah stuck it away.
Well, I was bigging him up beforehand, Begovic, but he knows that this is a bad mistake from him. Oh, it's just in a offside position perhaps there, but he's there.
Salah. It'll be a big goal for Liverpool if they get a second before half-time. Begovic comes, but that's a strange one, and Alisson has to head it, and he's done that very purposefully. It's good work from the goalkeeper. Really confusing situation. King is down. Alisson certainly got the ball.
He's a little late, I thought, to come out, and when he did, he just didn't feel confidence of catching it, thinking his momentum might take him outside the box.
It could hardly be seen as a back pass, could it?
No.
Sure, you need to know. Latter judgment. King eye on the ball. Alisson was height on it. Comes out to Stanislas. Can he keep this down? Can't get it very far. Steve Cook had a nibble at him, and Salah has put it into the bottom corner. He stayed on his feet, and Liverpool double their lead. Salah doubles his tally for the day, and that's a real blow for Bournemouth. Great start to the second half for Jurgen Klopp's players.
Yeah, all a bit messy down here on the halfway line from Bournemouth. And the last player you want running at you there is Mo Salah. Yet again, Firmino combining, but he does get clipped, but he sees the chance.
Wijnaldum, what a goal this will be. Particularly if it brought the hat-trick, but he was offside.
Shaqiri's so good at those little ding balls, though. More than once he's looked for Mo Salah today. More than once he's found him. Lovely little play down there in tight space.
His arm was in a very natural position. Salah. Cook. Referee letting Liverpool play on. Liverpool thought about playing on, and then Mo Salah with 2 goals in the bank and a 2-0 lead. I'm sure he would have done the same if he was 2-0 down. I hope.
Yeah, and stoppages at this stage don't do Liverpool any harm at all. Just a little slip.
Give and go with Fraser. To Charlie Daniels. Hard and low towards King. And he's gone down over the goalkeeper. Lee Mason waves away Bournemouth's appeals.
Well, this looks like a more than decent chance. He just seemed to change his mind as the ball came towards him. Gets there first, Josh King, just doesn't get the angle on the shot. Appealing for the trip. It's a lovely ball in from Ryan.
Here's Robertson. Oh, it's their own goal. Well, Steve Cook shakes his head. Cannot believe how that's happened. But Liverpool's grip gets firmer and firmer.
Well, he's backtracking towards goal. Cook, it's difficult to get into a good position as the ball's whipped his way. And there was some pace on this cross from Andy Robertson, as there normally is.
Stanislas. Charlie Daniels has already a portfolio of special goals.
Yeah, I was here for one at the other end, actually, that finished up in the top corner. But this Liverpool team knew, I think, that they had to be at the very best to get anything out from this match. And you mentioned Callum Wilson not being here. That's affected it.
But he's going to get his hat-trick here. Is he? Yes! He wasn't going to let it go away. Marvellous Mo Salah. Steve Cook, I'm afraid, second best again. And one or two other of his Bournemouth teammates in that category.
Well, he's a special player. Move on to the next match.
By Robertson. Oh, there's a headed chance for Wijnaldum, who did break that hoodoo of no away goals in his Premier League career when he scored at Wembley against Tottenham recently.
Yeah, maybe
in the first half when Salah opened the scoring off Begovic's parry. Stanislas takes and certainly on